Okay, let's see. So Ben thinks the slope ratio is 7/10. So Ben thinks it's 7/10, and Carlissa thinks it's 10/7. Who is correct? Well, honestly, let's see. So I see 55 and 35, so I'm going to look on my little sheet. I see 55 right there. So the ratio for 55 is 10/7. So let's look. 10/7. Okay. But that means if the ratio for 55 is 10, oops, I'm sorry. If the ratio for 55 is 10/7, then that means the ratio for 35 is 7/10. So that means he's saying it for the 35 degrees and she's saying it for the 55 degrees. So they're both right. Okay. Let's see. She claims the slope angle has to be more than 45. So she's saying this has to be greater than 45. Is that true? Well, since this side is longer, well, let's do this. If this was 4 and this was 4, they'd both be 45 degrees. Okay? But since this side is 6, it's taller. And if it's taller, you have a bigger degree. So that means this does have to be greater than 45 degrees. I agree. She says the answer for the change in y and the change in x is 2.67. So that means this is the y and this is the x is 2.67. So let's see. I know that if they're the same thing, like if this is 1 and this is 1, that's 45 and that's 45. 1/1 is 1. Okay? So if they're exactly the same, it's equal to 100. If it is less than 45 degrees, so let's say 30 degrees, then it's less than 1. So since this is 2.65, that means that this has to be greater than that side. So who is right? Let's see. Determine the slope ratio of the triangle. And she says the answer is this. Isaiah claims nope. Lyra is right. Okay. Without determining actual value, how do you know what do you know about the x and the diagram at the right? I know that x is less than 9. Okay, because remember, 9, if this is 76, this is 90 minus 76, which is 14, and that's a lot less. Okay. Reviewing old stuff here. All right, we've got angle, angle. So it's angle, angle, similarity. You can't have congruency there. That means triangle A, B, C is similar to triangle D, E, F. Okay? So we've got angle, angle, side, side. So we've got side, angle, angle. So that's angle, angle, side, congruency because they're exactly the same. We'll say triangle NOM is congruent to triangle. Okay, so the N is the one that doesn't have anything, so the R doesn't have anything. The O is the 80, and the M is the 15. Oops. So wait, oops, RQP. All right. Let's see, this is side, angle, side, and this is side, side, angle. So they don't match. That's SAS, and that's bad word. So no, they are not congruent, they're not similar, they're not anything. Okay, let's go to the next page. All right, so this is going to be 2x, 3x minus 4, 6x squared minus 8x. So 6x squared minus 8x, done. This one we're doing our box, x plus 3, 2x minus 5, multiply, 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 multiply. I get 2x squared plus x minus 15. Do my box, 2x plus 5, 2x minus 5, 4x squared minus 10x, 10x minus 25. 10 minus 10 is gone, so it's just 4x squared minus 25. This one's a little bit more difficult. So this one, I'm going to take care of the box here, and I'm going to worry about this later. Okay, so I'll do my box. 2x plus 1, x minus 3, 2x squared minus 6x, x minus 3. I'm left with 2x squared minus 5x minus 3. And then now multiply that by x. Multiply. 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 Okay. Let's look at the next one. The next one, we should be graphing it. So A is 0, 3, 1, 2, 3, A. B is 2, 5, 2, 5, B. C is 6, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, C. And then D is 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, D. So done. And now they want you to rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, so one way you can do that is you can get your patty paper. Okay, and what you do is you make an X, you trace it. Sorry, I don't think that, did it work? Now you can kind of see it. Okay, so A, B, C, D, and you rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, so that's one way to do that problem. Did I do clockwise? Okay. I hope I did that right. Let me just make sure. So I do one turn. Yep, we're good. Okay. Another way to do that is, so a lot of you don't have patty paper. So if you look, see how this is 0, 3? That means it's either going to be 0, 3 again, or do the opposite, which is 3, 0. So they relate to each other. So A prime is 3, 0. So that's A prime. Then that means if I switch these two, I'm going to switch these two. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if it was up 2, it'd be positive. So it's down 2, 1, 2. And that's B prime. And then I switch, sorry, B prime. And then C prime, I switch it. 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since I went down, it's negative. And then D prime, switch it and make that one negative. So that's C prime, and then D prime 1, negative 4, D prime, and I'm good to go. Okay, now I need to take this and go up 8 units and left 7 units. Okay, the easiest way to do this one is up means, so if I'm doing up 8, that means what I'm doing is I'm going plus 8. Plus 8, plus 8, plus 8. So in all of my y values, I have 8. That y value is 6. That y value is 2. And that y value is 4. Then I need to go 7 to the left. Okay, so I'm literally going minus 7. So minus 7. So that's 4. Wait, oops, sorry. That's, wait, hold on 1 second. Sorry, negative 7 plus 4 is negative 4. Negative 7 plus 5 is negative 2. Negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. Negative 7 plus 1 is negative 6. So just move it over. So really what I'm doing is I'm going left 7 and up 8. Okay? And let's see. Our notice that the position of rotations, what is the point of rotation? The origin, which is 0, 0. Okay. Enlarge the shape at the right by using a scale factor of 2. So if this is 4, I'm going to fake it, okay? If that's 4, this is 8. If this is 6, this is 12. If that's 5, this is 10. As long as I label it, I'm fine. And if this is 3, that's 6 because it's scale factor of 2, which means times 2. Calculate the perimeter in the area. So I'll say that's A and that's B. So there's A, there's B. If I'm going to do the perimeter is adding all sides. 4 plus 6 plus 5 plus 3, 10, 15, 18. B is 8, 20, 30, 36. To get the area a little bit more of a workout, I need to split this into 2 shapes. So if you look here, this is one shape, which is 4 times 3. That'd be 12 plus. And then 1, to get the triangle, it's 1/2 base times height. So the height is 4. And here, if this whole thing is 6 and that part is 3, that means that part is 3. So I'm going to go 1/2 4 times 3, which is 6. So my area is also 18. To get B, it's this times this, which is 48. So let's do the area. Sorry, perimeter. Area is 48. And then I'm doing the 1/2, base times height, 1/2. The height is 8. The base, if this whole thing is 12, and this much is 6, this much is 6. So that's 24. 48 plus 24 is 72. Okay, there's your homework.